Okay, we're just about done changing out this ignition. So now I'm going to go ahead and test to see if we got spark. So I got everything all tightened up, put all my tools away. So now we're going to go ahead and, you see the two spark plugs right there. Turn this thing on, it should spark. This should go on and off. Okay, there's something wrong here. Is this even turning? It doesn't sound like the starter Bendix is not working. That would explain why the ignition didn't work, if that's actually true. Where's that belt at over here? I think that's turning. Okay. All right, there's something wrong. No spark. Okay, what the hell's going on? That's a brand new module. It's obviously sparking. What the hell? Okay, I have no idea what's going on at this point. What the? What? What is going on here? It's not flashing again. What the hell? We got blue and pink. Well, I know it ran that way before, so what the hell's going on here? See, it's less than 40 minutes to change out the whole thing. I changed it quick, but it didn't work. Still doesn't work. Something's wrong. Okay, blue is front, pink is rear, so that's all correct. Okay, I know it was because it ran before. Let's double check. What the hell? Let's try do an electrical test here. I'm going to put my timing light in here. Not my timing light, my test light. Test for power, see if it stays 12 volts all the time. This is fun. Okay. Center screw is hot. Okay, so, damn it. Finger on there, hold it. Okay, got my tip on it, so I can see the light. I don't know if you can see it, but probably not in that position. Maybe over there you can see it. Okay, it's on. Okay, that is our problem. That is why the relay, or yeah, why it did not work. Okay, so the ignition switch is cutting off the power to the module when I hit the switch. So that switch is doing something, turning power off to whatever lead my ignition is hooked up on, which is probably on the light circuit, so it cuts the light off when you crank, I bet. So we can look over at the light. So the light goes off, so that's what it's doing. So we have it hooked up on the wrong thing over here. Okay. So there was nothing wrong with that module. That's the way I wired the switch. because it's got this fancy switch down here. Okay, live and learn. So now we know what the problem is. So now we got another new module in there. So there's nothing wrong with that old one, that's for sure. Okay, so what I got to do now is I got to keep power in both of these two leads. I got to take the power and put on a different terminal. So I got to figure out which terminal stays on when you turn the light on, when you turn the starter on. Okay, so how am I going to do that? For sure, the first problem is I got to figure out what's doing what. Okay, so our power coming down was red, as I recall. Red is going to the light wire. So that needs to go to a different terminal. Or I need to put a jumper on it to make sure that power's on all the time. Fun, fun, fun. So that cannot be there. So this one down here needs to be swapped out also. So basically I need to swap out my wires down here, which you can't see a damn thing because I'm not showing you. Okay, so this terminal here has the L on it for lights, and the one down here had the E on it for ignition. So right now I got my brake light and tail light coming off there, and this one was up here because it was convenient how it was wired, but now it's not being so convenient. So I'm going to break up this connections over here and change it around a little bit. So the easiest way to do this is just pull the switch off. I can't get to my tools with that camera sitting there. You're between me and my tools. Bad place to be. My finger in there. This isn't working. Where's those new pliers I got? Let's see, we got these new Krypnix pliers here. I'm going to use these things. See if I get a better bite. These don't pinch my fingers like the other ones do. Too fancy for me to figure out how to use though. Okay, I should be able to rotate this like that. There you go. They're already working better. Okay, so pull this all apart. Pop the washer out of there. Okay, now I got access to see what I can do. Now, that was the light wire. Now, that was the ignition wire I had it on. So my guess is I'm got it on the wrong side. So we're going to test this to see where it needs to be. I had it wired correctly for what I wanted, but there's that need up here. You can't see it. Jumper wire. Need a jumper. I got to see what screw is going to stay on, what terminal. I might have to change the location where that trigger wire is at too. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is the light wire here. Okay, hook up my test light. Turn the switch on. I don't have any power now. Did the batteries get dead or what? Okay, that's still shutting off. Okay, so we're killing all our power. Alright, so I'm going to have to rewire the switch somehow. I'm not sure what it is. We're going to figure this out. We're killing our light down here when I hit the switch on, so it's not helping the situation any. Have to do something different. There's got to be a different way of wiring the switch. Alright, that did kill the power when I did that. Yep, definitely is shooting. Definitely killing all power. Okay, so all power goes out when the ignition switch comes on. Can't have that. Okay. Alright, get this out, we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to try to test this ignition switch out. I took the starter wire there so it quits trying to start the bike. So I got to figure out what combination here is going to work for making what I want. So, let's see, right now I got my test light down there. I'll put that on that wire there. And lights on. So that light's staying on. Headlight's going off. Where's the headlight connected at? Headlight's down here. It's on the light circuit. It was off, definitely. And over here on this one, where I had it connected, switch stays on. It doesn't do anything. I think till I had it wired right. We're not losing power when I got the switch wired this way. See, that's how I had it. It's ignition. Lights are definitely going out when you hit the button. So why was it killing the power? I don't understand. Shouldn't be any load on the switch because it's triggering through here. This should spin when I touch this. It's not cranking it though. That's weird. That should have cranked when I touched that wire. It's not working. Might be the battery's just getting dead, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to hook this back up and charge the battery and see if the problem starts going away. I don't know. It should be working.